Hello, friends, and welcome to Shutty Uppy, Let's Talk King and Queens podcast. My name is Steve Lont, and we have an awesome show for you today. I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Dusty Salisbury, whose internet connection is slower than dial-up in 1995. Dusty, how are you?
What's up, all you cool cats and kittens? I'm just kidding. What is up, you demented old circus monkeys? How's everyone doing tonight?
You threw me for a loop there. Wow.
I know.
No way I'm giving that up.
That was a good one, man. I like that. We're also joined by our lovely co-host, Jenna Maureen, a.k.a. Starshine, a King of Queens lover, and a Kevin James luster. Jenna, what's up?
I think that's my favorite nickname of all time.
Courtesy of my guy Mike. What's going on?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing well. So before we get to our guest, we do have it's not a rating and review. We got an email though from across the pond. Joanne Simpson from Newark, Nottinghamshire, England writes. And I'm not going to do an accent. I'm
oh, come on. Now you got to.
I'm only on podcast 15, but catching up quickly. I'm really enjoying it. I've been watching King of Queens with my husband for at least 15 years. It's one of the shows we watch again and again. Looking forward to more episodes and to finding out who the lady in the photo is, as it's just the two of you so far. P.S. Our favorite episode is the one where Doug plays the guitar and writes and keeps singing the song Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Arthur. And that was, again, from Joanne Simpson. So, Joanne, thanks a lot for once you finally listen to this episode, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
And
it's awesome that we got, listeners from other countries. I mean, not just here. We're nationwide, but now we're, spreading out, all over the globe, which is awesome.
Yeah, man. And if you look on our stats, we do have downloads all over the place. But that's cool that we actually got some contact from England. We also got one from Germany, right?
Yeah.
A contact from Germany. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're hoping to have Joanne on one of these days, so that would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I like that I'm a mystery, but I was also hoping, Dusty, that you were going to sing Doug and Carrie. I was waiting for
I was about to. I really was about to.
I
swear I was. Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie.
Oh, that's awesome. So today we have a very special guest for you. He's a single father of two boys, Aiden and Maverick. He's a carpenter by trade and is working towards getting his own wood shop to build furniture and other wood projects. He played high school baseball with our co-host Dusty back in the day.
That's right.
He loves playing outside with his kids. Please welcome Brad Wilburn to the podcast. Brad, what's going on?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely. So you got to tell us a little bit about Dusty from back in the day.
Man, I mean, good dude, man. He's a great guy. We actually got a messenger group with me and a couple of our boys from back in the day, man. Just fathers, and we like to cook and all that kind of stuff, man. We're gonna get together here soon, man. This is a good guy, man. Good guy.
Awesome.
Great baseball player.
Wow. Okay, there you go.
Look, Beto was good too, man. You should have seen this guy's knuckleball. He had the nastiest knuckleball around. It was disgusting. It was so hard to catch.
Wait, did you just call him?
B-Dub. B-Dub, that's his nickname.
B-Dub.
I knew that was going to come up sooner or later. I'm surprised Steven didn't say something from my email address.
Oh yeah, what was Dub
trade. That's from way back, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did notice the B-Dub before we started recording, but I figured we'd let it naturally come into the show.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's awesome, man. Glad that we knew Dusty was a good dude, but I was glad to get some verification from some other folks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So you've listened to the show a couple times, right? And you kind of know the drill.
Oh yeah.
Maybe for people who haven't listened before, basically what we do is we'll ask our guests some questions, some trivia questions about the episode we're going to review. Then we'll talk about our favorite quotes and parts of the show, and then we'll do our own rating and review. So, you excited? You nervous? What?
A little bit of both. I'm pretty excited at this point. I've been nervous for a couple of days leading up to it, but yeah, I think I'm ready for it now.
Well, you did say you watched it 6 times, so I'm looking forward to forward to hearing some answers here.
Oh yeah.
Nah, don't disappoint, man, because I'm gonna go on that Facebook group of ours and talk shit.
Hey, yeah, don't worry about that, bro. I got you.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
That's awesome. All right, so we're going to talk about Season 4, Episode 4, Friender Bender. It was written by Michael J. Whitehorn, David Litt, and David Bickle. It was directed by Rob Schiller, and it originally aired on October 15th, 2001. Way back in the day. Well, you guys, I guess that's when you guys were playing baseball, right?
Yeah, that was what freshman year?
You were a freshman. I was a 8th grader.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yep.
There you go. So episode synopsis: the friendship between Doug and Carrie and Deacon and Kelly is seriously tested when Doug smashes Deacon and Kelly's car. All right. Trivia. I'm going to start us off. You ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. At the beginning of the episode, who were Doug and Carrie watching on the TV?
Dan Rather.
Dan Rather. That's right.
Nice.
All right, coming out swinging.
I don't even, he's not on the he's definitely not on the TV anymore, right, guys?
I don't believe so.
So
I don't even know who the hell he is.
Never heard of Dan Rather?
No.
No.
I don't watch the news.
He's a news guy. Yeah, I don't watch the news either.
I don't watch the news.
I just know the name, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So they're at Deacon and Kelly's apartment, and they're talking about Kirby's upcoming birthday. How old was Kirby gonna be?
He was going to be 6, but Doug said, what, 40, 41? But, yeah, he was going to be 6.
Yeah, he's going to be 6. Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was hilarious when he's talking about the present, and he goes, we're gonna get you this really awesome present. He wants him to tell him, but he goes, I'd have to. If I tell you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
You're gonna kill me?
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna kill me. That was funny. Yes, and we find out. Well, I think it's one of the questions, right, Jenna? That it's the last question, so I won't say what it is.
Yes.
All right, so you're 2 for 2, bud. Next question. Carrie comes in and says, they want to go somewhere different. Where did they want to go rather than going to a movie?
Carrie wanted to go salsa dancing.
Dancing.
Oh yeah, salsa dancing.
Brad, you ever been salsa dancing?
That's a negative, sir. Not a dancer at all.
Not a dancer. Not even with a couple of drinks in you.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Maybe with a couple of drinks in me, yeah, I'll do some dancing, but I don't know about the salsa.
Yeah. What about Dusty and Jenna?
Yep. I remember. Sorry, go ahead, Jenna.
Go ahead. No, you go.
So I probably don't remember a lot of the moves anymore, but my freshman year in college, I remember we were all in study hall, all the my baseball teammates, and we didn't want to do any work, and we didn't want to do anything in study hall, and our coach was like, listen, you either do study hall or you go salsa dancing over there. And we looked, and there was a bunch of girls over there. We were like, we're going to salsa dance. So we decided salsa dance instead of study hall. So that's how I learned how to salsa dance.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun, though. It was pretty fun.
That's
It's even
awesome,
better
dude.
when you had some hot girls.
Right?
Just make sure my wife's not coming through that door and hearing that. No, she knows about it, though.
That's great. What about you, Janet? Yeah, what about you, Jenna?
I don't know about salsa. I can't. I used to do in high school and junior high. I used to do cotillion, so I would do the ballroom dancing and the swing dancing. And then for a little while, when I got a little older, I think like my junior and senior year, I got to be like one of the assistant instructors.
Oh, interesting.
But I doubt I can remember any of the moves.
Really?
Hardly. Oh yeah,
like,
just like
It's
just
not
a
like
few.
riding a bike. You like get the music going, and all of a sudden.
No, because it was like maybe like once a month that we did it. So, I mean, this is going back so far, I don't even remember. But it was probably about once a month. So it wasn't like totally ingrained with me, but I did it so many years. I mean, I can do, like, I sort of remember the waltz. I remember the steps in the swing, but there's some that, and what? I did not want to be there. I mean, it was fun. I'm glad I did it. But at that time, I was like, why do I have to do this?
Wait, why did you have to do it? Were you?
My mother.
Your mother. Oh, okay. I figured.
My mom, and I had a friend that went with me and stuff, so it was fun, and I'm glad I did it. I look back and I'm like, well, that was cool. I'm glad you had me do that, Mom.
That's funny.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
What about you, Dusty or Steve?
I have a couple of moves here and there, but nothing. No, no salsa dancing. None of that stuff.
Well, but I did hear about the dance that you created. So we're expecting to see that February 25th.
It's not really a dance so much as just a couple of hand gestures and stuff. So yeah, it's fun though. It's fun. Great. I forgot about that.
Oh, Dusty. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Dusty was doing a couple of moves.
Do the Q-tip.
Q-tip.
Again, we're doing visual stuff on an audio only podcast.
At least that was a Kevin James move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What was that from? It was from
Hitch.
Hitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Spence is the babysitter for Kirby. What is Spence's nickname?
The Spencinator.
The Spencinator. Absolutely. Jenna, you wanna take over from here?
Yeah, I can do that.
You were kind enough to do the questions again.
It's no problem. I don't mind. All right, so now they're driving, and Doug hits the car, and they're out. What's the name of the strip club?
The Coconut Tiger.
Coconut Tiger.
Coconut Tiger. That sounds delicious. Coconut. I love coconut.
Ugh.
That's such a random name for a strip club, though. Like
It is.
Nuts. No,
Oh, well, that's true.
okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
But why tiger?
Tiger.
Am I missing something?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Dusty, do we do our little thing, our thing now, or do we do it later?
Sure, let's go ahead since we're on the Coconut Tiger.
All right.
I posted on the King of Queens fan group asking we want all the fans of King of Queens and the Shutty Uppy podcast to come up with a funny, cool name for a strip club. And, Steven, do you have your top choice?
It was so hard because there were a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
I told you guys beforehand that it would be a last second decision, and I think I'm gonna go with Leave It to Beavers.
Yes. Yes.
That's so good.
Funny. Yes.
Sean Siffel, our buddy Sean.
Yeah.
Sean's always got some good comments, but
Yeah, he does.
Leave It to Be. Leave It to Beavers.
That's a good one.
Was a really good one. I won't say any of the other ones until we're done going through this list, but yeah, that was probably my favorite.
Yep.
That was
What
funny.
about you, Jenna?
I think my top one, they were all hilarious. I was laughing at each one. But I think my favorite is the Midnight Swordsman.
I almost went with that one. Yeah, that was funny.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny. I want to say who. Let me see. That was down more, right? Where'd it go? Anyway, I was thinking that's more of like a male strip club one.
Right.
Why do you think I went with that?
Oh, okay. So it wasn't gender specific. Okay.
Well, didn't your mom want to come up with one?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a name right there.
Yeah, right.
All right. So that just got really interesting. Dusty, what about you, pal?
This is a tough choice. I'm between two of them. I can't choose one because they're both hilarious to me. They both had me rolling, and I'm going to go ahead and say both of them.
Okay.
The dollar store.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, but I would change the store to club just to be the dollar club.
Okay.
And then basement arties. That had me rolling.
Arties.
Yeah.
That was great. Yes, that was awesome.
That was great.
So many good ones on this one though.
There was.
Now, Brad, are you part of the group? Did Dusty invite you?
Yeah, I am. Honestly, I didn't even check it.
All right.
Yeah, not at all, man. I'm sorry.
No. Some of the honorable mentions I'll say was Peekaboob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peekaboob. We already said the Midnight Swordsman. Polecats, which was actually from the my favorite episode.
Yep.
Honey Baked Hammies. I just saw that one. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. That was a good one. That was creative.
This one is random, but it's very interesting. Lavender Surrender.
Yeah.
Like that's very. Is that? Am I missing something on that or?
That's Carrie's strip name, isn't it?
No, that's
Doug,
Misty Heffernan.
Doug came. Well, it was on an episode where Doug was like,
Yeah.
she bought something. He was like, Lavender Surrender. That sounds like a stripper's name or something like that. I can't remember which episode it was.
I figured it had to be something from the show. There was a couple other basement arties though. That was a good one too.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
So no, that was good. That was good. Good fun little question and answer there, Dusty.
yeah.
So, all right, Jenna.
All right, continuing on. So now they're out, and Carrie's like, "Why? What did you do? Why? What? Why weren't you looking? Like, what the heck?" And so, what did Doug say he was reaching for in the car when he hit Deacon and Kelly's car?
A Fig Newton.
Fig Newton.
Oh, that was so good. A Fig Newton.
Fig Newton.
It was just so random, like a Fig Newton.
he had to come up with something on the spot.
Her rebuttal was hilarious. You just had half a cheesecake 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. 15 minutes ago.
So
15
good.
minutes ago.
Oh, that was so good.
I was surprised he didn't say, like, what is those Milano cookies or whatever. I was reaching for a Milano cookie.
So pop
right.
quiz. What's the Fig Newton tagline?
Ooh.
Does anyone remember? From the commercial.
Damn, I thought of something, but it's not it. I was thinking Red Robin. I'm thinking Fig Newton. Yum. That's the first thing that came up to my mind.
That reminds me of the. Now we're gonna go off on a tangent. That reminds me of the Office episode where Andy's trying to think of the jingle.
Yeah, the Kit Kat.
For Kit Kat, and he can't think of it, and he break me off a piece of that, and what was he saying instead of Kit Kat bar? I can't remember.
He was saying so many like different things that were not. It was just hilarious.
But no, Fig Newton, because a cookie is just a cookie. You don't remember that?
Oh my god! I just bought Fig Newtons not too long ago too, and I was like,
now that you say that, I remember that. Yeah.
You remember that, Brad? Yeah, thanks. Somebody's got my back here.
Yeah. Now that you say it, I definitely remember that.
Yeah, Go ahead.
Well, I was saying there's not a lot of like jingles that I remember. The one that really specifically comes to my mind is Jello from back in the day. It was like Jello. It's that has always been stuck in my head since I was a kid. Like I'll like randomly say it. I'll be taking a shower and I'll be like Jello, like just randomly saying stuff like in a bit.
See, I do that with Chili's.
Yeah. Chili? Oh.
Yeah.
Baby back, baby back, baby back.
Yeah, I wasn't going to sing it.
Oh, come on, Jenna.
Come on, we got this.
No.
Who wants to start it off?
I started it before. So Jenna's got to finish it.
Isn't it? Well, I thought, isn't it like Chili's baby back ribs, barbecue sauce?
We are not sponsored by Chili's, by the way.
Not yet, at least. Not
nice.
Yet, might I say.
It would be nice if we all had some baby back ribs right now.
Damn right. Love me some Chili's.
Brad, favorite chain restaurant?
Ooh, favorite chain restaurant.
I love how we're...
I'm gonna go. Weirdly enough, the big one right now, I guess. I'll go with Applebee's, I guess. I just had Applebee's the other day.
How do you not go with B-dubs?
Yeah, see, that's kind of where my name came from, too, weirdly enough. I don't know, Applebee's, literally, between the song Fancy and me eating at Applebee's the other day, that's literally the one thing that came to my mind.
There you go. I got
But yeah, B-dubs is good too. That's literally where my nickname came from.
Gotcha. What about you guys? I know we're just off on a tangent, so let's just continue it. Screw it.
Mine's Olive Garden.
Oh, that's a good
Olive
one.
Garden.
That's a good one.
Don't say that to an Italian, but yeah, Olive Garden's
Right?
really
Yeah.
Dusty. I'm going Olive Garden.
What, for you or for me?
No, I'm going with Olive Garden.
Oh,
Personally.
Mine used to be Hooters until the Hooters started going away. So.
Okay.
I mean, that's John. Dude, they sponsor John Daly, man. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, I love some John Daly. Good old sweet tea. Yeah.
Oh man, that was. Yeah, I remember your John Daly's.
Yeah, I love drinking John Daly's. I'm gonna have to go with Chili's though. I love Chili's. Chili's is like one of my favorite places to go to. If like I'm not going anywhere else, we're going to Chili's.
Gotcha.
Dude, TGI Fridays is pretty money too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like their fried string beans. It's healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy. All right, let's get back on track here, Jenna.
All right. Okay, so now they're at the car. They're looking to assess the damage. So what was the damage to the Palmer's car?
Money-wise?
No, just like what happened to the car.
Yeah.
That's a later question.
It's kind of, I would just say a fender bender, I guess.
So what specifically was damaged?
It's a
Do you
two-parter.
Yeah, she always comes up with these curveball questions.
Yeah, she got
Swear to God.
What was broken on the car?
All right, yeah, I'm lost on that one. Yeah, I think
multiple choice.
So it was-
multiple choice. Come on, Jenna.
Oh, multiple
Yeah.
choice.
I think you got me on that one.
Okay, was it the license plate, the tail lights, the other tail light? Which tail light was it? Was it specifically the left or the right?
I'm gonna go tail light.
You would be correct. Oh my God, I almost passed out from laughing at license plate.
I mean, they can get damaged too, okay, guys?
Thanks for the multiple choice. That was awesome.
I love the multiple choice part of our podcast.
I
funny.
hate them. I start sweating. Like, oh my gosh, what do I?
That was great. Oh my God, I almost passed out. All right, Dusty, you want to read a couple?
Sure thing. Question number 8. How much was the work that needed to be done on the car according to the dealership?
$1,181.
Nice.
$1,181.
Man,
Well,
Brad, you got this down, man.
Well, I remembered from the podcast that I listened to, I think Jenna's husband was on it. And that was one of the ones I listened to, and she said he was big about numbers, so I kept thinking, all right, if there's numbers in here, I need to write these numbers down.
Oh yeah.
So that's one of the main things I was looking for. I was like, I need to get these numbers right. Yep. But 1181.
So what? I got a bonus question for you. The first check that Carrie writes, what was it in the amount of?
1118. Come on.
Good job.
We had a video podcast. Brad's face was priceless on that one. He was like, "Seriously, dude? I got
You can't
this."
stop me.
Exactly. Can't stop me.
That was actually going to be a question. I was going to do that, but I was like, nah. I won't.
All right. Well, that bonus question gets you back up from the damage on the taillight.
There you go.
Yeah, right. The damage on the license plate, you mean?
Yeah.
Damage. Excuse me, officer. I just got into an accident. The only damage was the license plate. Wow.
It's the only thing I was trying to think what's in the back of the car, okay?
Oh my god, that was great.
Shit.
All right, go ahead, Dusty.
All right, B-Dub. Question number 9. What was the name of the mechanic at IPS?
Ooh. Eddie.
Eddie, there you go.
Eddie at IPS.
I was getting ready to come up with multiple choice. I was going to say Igor, Eugene.
Igor. Oh my god.
Now, is this the same Eddie from the other episode with Tiny Giny and Lopsidey?
It's got to be, right? I would
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah, I would say yes.
I wonder if it is.
I mean, we don't see Eddie at all, but
Yeah.
We know of
Tiny
him.
Giny. Jesus.
Tiny Johnny is the best name ever.
Yeah. All right. Question number 10. What was on Carrie's check?
Dolphins.
You're too easy, man. Too easy. You got this.
Dolphins.
I told you, I haven't studied this hard since high school, and I didn't even study this hard in high school, bro. Not even close.
Hell no, man.
So far, you got a passing grade, bud. So you're good to go. Actually, I think if you miss all the rest of the questions, you still get a passing grade. So now it's just for bragging rights.
Yeah, right?
Well, now they're doing a 10-point scale in schools. Like, what the hell? Why didn't they do that when I was in high school?
Yeah,
I would have been AB honor roll, dang it.
Yeah, me
What do
too.
you mean?
Well, I wouldn't say AB for me, but that would have been close.
Wait, so what do you mean a 10-point scale?
They do, like, from 90 to 100's an A, and 80 to... all right, so a 90 to 100 is an A. 80 to 89 is a B. 70 to 79 is a C.
Yeah.
And then a 60 to 69 is a D.
We had a 7-point scale.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ours was 100 to 93,
Yeah.
and then on down about 7. Yeah.
Crap.
Welcome to the Northeast, man. We've always had a 10-point scale.
That'd have been good for a lot of us jocks.
Yeah, right?
At least I always had a 10-point scale, as far as I know.
Yeah, lucky man.
All right. Let's keep going here. What else?
All right. Question number 11. What did Deacon eat at the restaurant? Ooh, dang.
All right, they were a little upset about it because They just wrote him that fat check, but he got the soup, the margarita, and the sizzling entree.
Good job.
That was wild.
So this is probably one of the most awkward episodes I think we've watched.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you get into the accident. I mean, with, you hit, your best friend's car. And then it's, all this stuff that comes afterwards with the paying for it and not using the insurance and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. To me, like, having them split it, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I
just felt awkward. Why? Like, it's just an awkward. Like, you're so uncomfortable.
It was
like,
uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Just them talking about that. You didn't even see like that part, but I was like, oh man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just wrote them an $1,800 check. I mean, they could at least pick up the bill on the dinner. In my opinion.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I probably wouldn't even. I would just feel so bad charging my friends too. Like, I would feel awful. Like, yeah, give me a $1,100 check. Like, that makes me uncomfortable. I couldn't do it.
I mean, yeah, they could have went through their insurance.
Yeah. I was just about to say
that.
Yep.
I don't know.
But wouldn't that have made their insurance go up a little bit or no?
Yeah, probably.
See, I would have just gone somewhere where it was a little cheaper, not through the dealership.
Yeah. That was their whole deal. They didn't want to go through the dealership because the dealership marks it up so much.
Yeah, but they did. Yeah. But the dealership does great work. They say.
Yeah, because they're carrying their kids. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
No, let me tell you what the dealership just did to Mike's car a few weeks ago. Mike brought it in. I can't remember what for. Maybe it was an oil change. And the guy went to go back up, and the gate, the heavy metal gate, like broke somehow, and it fell on top of Mike's car.
Get out of here.
Yeah, no, I swear. So they had to fix the entire thing, like, and then so it scared him. The guy it scared him, so he pulled up, and so the whole thing. But I mean, they fixed it. But yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was bad. I was hoping the car was going to be like totaled, so we could just get rid of it.
Sure, right.
But alas, it was not.
Wow.
So, but isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Like, yeah, I thought he was like. I was at school and I read the text message quickly and I was like, I thought he had said that he dropped our garage remote control on his trunk, and I was like, okay, what's the big deal? Like, there was a tiny dent, and then I got home and he told me the story. I'm like, oh yeah, that's why you were so
wow.
sad. So I just crazy.
That is crazy. I'm glad everyone's okay. Glad my guy Mike's okay. So, all right, I'm gonna close this out here with the last couple.
Sounds good.
What does Doug say he might have seen at the strip club to Carrie? There's three things.
A nipple, a light switch, or something on a guy's neck.
I didn't pick up on that at first with the guy's neck, and then I heard it again, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious!"
Oh, dude, that was good. That was good. That was good.
That was good. All right. What was the legal term Carrie kept using?
Hold on. I had to write this one down. A chain of causation. Chain of causation.
Chain of causation.
It took me a second to figure out how to read that one, but yes, a chain of causation, which she was 100% wrong about in the first place.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Turns out I'm wrong.
And then finally, Doug and Carrie do end up getting Kirby a present for his birthday. What do they end up getting him?
Unfortunately, the same thing that that Dusty, Daddy he got Aiden a drum set for Christmas.
Oh, this year, yeah?
Yeah, thanks, Dad. But yes, they got him a drum set, and I'm dealing with the same thing right now, and it is awesome.
Oh, great!
It is just awesome.
You never know; you might have your next Tommy Lee on your hands, right?
Oh, I hope not Tommy Lee, but maybe someone else. But yeah,
I couldn't think of any other drummers at that time.
Yeah, but drum set, man. That's a good one.
That is a good one. And then the 911 call at the end, that was pretty funny.
That was hilarious. I'm surprised I didn't say something about what was his name? Being scared of peanuts.
Oh, Spence. Yeah.
Spence being scared of peanuts. That was hilarious.
Yeah. The scared-o-nator.
The scared-o-nator. Scared of peanuts.
So Brad, what were some of your favorite parts or quotes from this episode?
I'm going to be honest. My favorite quote, well, I guess maybe quote or not, but when right after they got into the wreck and when they were about to get in the car, Doug makes the fart noise and goes, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Like, that made me crack up more than anything in the whole episode. That was so good.
That was great.
That's funny.
He made a lot of noises this episode.
Yes.
Yep.
When
to fill the awkwardness.
Yeah. Like when Carrie's writing the check several times and yeah.
And the whole excuse me, I'm sorry. The whole Pop-Tart part.
The Pop-Tart?
Yeah, when Doug was trying to get the Pop-Tart, he's like, all right, I really need that Pop-Tart. So I'm just going to tell you the truth. I need a Pop-Tart. So I thought that was a pretty good scene, too.
Yeah, when Carrie was about to forbid him from ever eating in the car ever again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. What about you, Jenna?
I think my favorite part of this episode was when Deacon and Doug were in the car, and Doug brought up the size of their wives' heads, and then they're like, if they switched heads, it'd look funny, and then they're like, well, if they switched heads, who would you go home with? Like, do you follow the head or do you follow the body?
Yeah, exactly.
I think I would go with the head.
Yeah. Well, Deacon, the way Deacon answered that was just like so matter of fact, like so like obvious.
Yeah.
He's like, of course I'd have to go home with the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Either way, that'd just be because who do you? What I don't know, because then you don't. I don't know. I'm too much detail that I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know where your mind is going.
I won't go there.
Miss, what was the swordsman?
Midnight Swordsman.
Midnight Swordsman.
Yeah. What else, Jen? Anything else with that?
Let's see. I had something, and now my mind is drawing a blank. I can't remember now. I had something, but I can't remember what it was. I got sidetracked with my first one.
So I'm gonna do mine first, Dustin.
Go ahead, because I don't want to take it if I say it.
So when they're in the toy store at the end, and you have this written down, Jenna, on the notes. And she's like, yeah, let's burn it down. And he's like, shh, nobody's burning anything down.
Yeah.
That was great. That was probably my favorite quote. And let's not blame an innocent Fig Newton.
Yeah.
What about you, Dusty?
I'm surprised no one said this. This is what was the funniest part of the whole episode for me. this quote was when they were all sitting at the booth. Right when they sit down, he's like, "Tables are fine, but a booth is like a vacation for your ass."
Yeah. That was great.
Love that quote.
That was great.
I mean, it's true. I mean, it's perfect. It's so much more comfortable in a booth.
I love booths. I do love booths.
Yes.
Now, did anyone notice during that scene, the tabletops looked like disgusting, like filthy? Did anyone notice that?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
For some reason, I was like, man, they look like really disgusting and gross for some reason. Like nobody cleaned them or something. I don't know. Sorry.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to go back.
Now you got to go
watch
watch
it.
that part. So.
One scene that one of the very first scenes in the show I thought was hilarious when they started when Doug shocked her and she freaked out. He said, "Easy, I've been shocked. Take it down a notch."
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was good.
Stuff like that.
I liked when he started, like, once he did it the first time, then he goes behind the couch to do it again.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. I do stuff like that with my wife. Me and my wife, we usually have, like, slap fights.
Oh, jeez.
Like we're slapping our hands like that and all that. Like, I'll come over there and try to, like, purple nurple horror and all that stuff. And, like, she'll start slapping me. We'll start, like, hand slapping each other and all that.
Oh, damn.
All fun. No, it's really fun. We don't do it like really hard. We just do it for fun. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so let's do some rating and review here. IMDb had 362 user ratings at a 7.6 out of 10. And ratings from our Facebook poll, we had 38 ratings this week. 3.8 out of 5, so that equates to 7.6. Our guest Brad, would you like to go first? Rate us 10.
Sure. I'll give it around a 7.3. I haven't watched. Honestly, I haven't watched the show since it's been on. Well, besides y'all's podcast, but which I realized how funny it is now. I remember how good it was, and I'm going to start watching it more often and probably start off from season 1. But, yeah, I would say from what I've seen in the other episodes, I'd say 7.3.
7.3? Okay. Where did it lose some points for you?
I would say I'm not a big fan of awkwardness. And that was a pretty awkward episode. Like the whole in between the whole insurance and all that stuff. Yeah, it got a little awkward for me. But yeah, I thought it was still a pretty funny episode at times.
Okay, sounds good. Jenna.
All right. I'm going to go with a 7.
Wow.
Like Brad said, the awkwardness, it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. But yeah, and there was funny parts, but again, it's not one that's going to be on repeat in my room or anything. It's a funny one. It's nice to watch occasionally, but it didn't get as many laughs that other episodes have gotten.
Okay. All right. So a 7. Wow. That might.
Yeah.
Is that one of your? That might be one of your lowest. It's one. I mean, it's not your lowest, but
one. Yeah. I think I've given 6 something, maybe once or twice, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
I guess I should keep track, but I don't.
I say that every week, and then I forget.
I
know. Dusty, how about you, bud?
This is one of my least favorite episodes.
Wow.
This is down to the bottom. It just wasn't as funny to me. I mean, it had its parts, it had its moments, but no Jerry Stiller in this episode. But yeah, this is one of my least favorite episodes.
Okay.
And this is going to be my lowest score that I've ever given.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm going to give it a 6.5.
6.5.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it would if it wasn't King of Queens, it would have been lower. But it's still Kevin James and all them, and it's still going to get points for that. But it's 6.5 is high. I'm going for this episode.
Okay. Wow. That was. I'm shocked, Dusty. I didn't know you could go that low.
Yeah, so. I know. I've never gone below a 7.5.
Yeah. And that's actually what I'm going to give this episode, a 7.5. It's a little higher than a 6.5, obviously, but I think, Arthur not being in it, I think they could have had a lot of potential for that. Mm-hmm. It seems like we always say that when Arthur's not in it, right?
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
There's always potential for great jokes, but I think, I don't know, the whole driving by a strip club. We didn't mention that. The reason why Doug was looking was because of Deacon, because every day he tries to look in,
wow.
Yeah, exactly, Brad. Exactly. I mean, I don't know. I thought that the whole premise was pretty funny, but yeah. So the awkwardness brought it down a lot. 7.5 for me. So yeah.
Nice.
So that brings us towards the end. We didn't have anything else we wanted to do, right, Dusty? I thought we had right?
No, that was it.
What would I was gonna say? I'm trying to think of what strip club name you could come up with, but I can't come up with something on the spot like that.
Like Mike's.
Like Mike's. Oh God.
A helicopter swinging club or some shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's what inspired this episode, right? That's why we went with this episode this week because of last week with Mike.
Yep.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Mike.
Shout out. So, all right, Brad. Thoughts about the show? What'd you think, man?
I loved it. I'm gonna be honest, man. I was super nervous. And Dusty knows how competitive I am. I just really wanted to nail it.
You did, man. You nailed it. Yep.
But no, I loved it, man. I mean, I'd love to be on anytime. If y'all need a guest, man, just let me know.
Absolutely.
Any time of the week, man. I'm here.
You got it, man. You got it.
No, I genuinely loved it, man. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yes, sir.
And keep up the woodworking skills, man. That's a hard skill to come by.
Yeah, I just had some orders for my charcuterie boards too. So yeah, so I'm getting there.
Sweet.
Getting
Do you have
there.
a Facebook page or something, or a
no, not at this point. But I'm getting there. I'm getting my way towards it.
Good, man.
But we'll get there.
Yeah, when you do, let us know. I will get
Hopefully next time I'm on, I'll have something set up.
There you go. Dusty, you want to plug our stuff?
Yeah, Facebook is at Shutty Uppy Let's Talk King of Queens. Our Instagram is at Shutty Uppy Podcast. Our TikTok is at Do Work Baseball Softball NC. And we have a Facebook group that's growing. We're over 400 people in our group so far. We're getting there. But it's the Shutty Uppy Podcast, parentheses, King of Queens Podcast, parentheses.
Absolutely. And it's a fun group, man.
Heck yeah.
Real fun. Jenna, closing thoughts.
It was a fun time. I always love talking about King of Queens with my buds.
Right.
Awesome.
And we all get to meet for the first time in February.
Yeah, man.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Absolutely. I got a big storm coming up at the end of the week, it sounds like, so hopefully it's not going to be a storm in February.
It's going to be bad here.
Yeah. It better not be.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, all right, guys. Thanks a lot for listening, and we'll talk next week. Have a good one.